So greetings, Chris Zirkle here. We've been talking a lot about filming with phones, filming with tablets, maybe even your screencasting on a Chromebook, and you want to edit this footage. What we mean by editing, we mean you're going to add maybe a title to it, maybe you're going to combine multiple clips together, and maybe you would actually remove some content. And then I'm going to show you a free way, step by step, how to edit using your phone and a combination of a Chromebook or a laptop or desktop and your phone or tablet. We'll start on our device that we film on, we'll upload, and then we'll work on a bigger device that has a larger screen and keyboard. So I'm going to take you through the steps on how to edit your videos.
So when we talk about video editing, there's a few ways you can go about editing. We can use, which I'm going to show you, which is for students 13 or older, Canva for Education. It's free, works on your phone, tablet, Chromebook. It's a great video editor. Adobe Spark, you can use Adobe Spark to edit video. Same way you would use Canva, same thing in our district, 13 years or older. Now obviously if you have iMovie on your phone or tablet, you could use that to edit. You could acquire Adobe Rush, which is like iMovie, to edit on your phone or tablet. I use Premiere Pro and I edit on my desktop with Premiere Pro, and I use Final Cut Pro. And some students are using DaVinci Resolve on their Windows or Apple device, laptops, desktops. It's a free editing software. But other than that, to edit on a Chromebook, the way I'm going to show you is to use Canva for Education. So let's go ahead and look at the 4 steps first of all. You got to capture your film footage, and we'll talk about the resolution and the size and so forth here in just a moment, but you can shoot it in HD or 4K. And Canva for Education, not just Canva, but Canva for Education specifically is what you want to have access to because you have an upgraded account and you would have storage space. With a free Canva account, the storage space would not be sufficient enough to do any kind of significant video editing. This is why we need to have this specific account. We'll talk about that in a moment. You're going to select your template and then, of course, make your edits. So let's go through each of these one at a time. Just real quick here. So filming your footage, again, you can film in 1080 HD. Don't film anything less than that. You can film in 4K. Canva will handle 4K. I've tested 4K footage with it. As long as your video is under 1 gigabyte, which is about maybe 10 minutes. So if you're shooting in 2, 3, 4, 5 minute videos, you should be fine. Experiment to find the duration. Test it, film for 5 minutes and see what the file size is. If it's around 400 or 500 megabytes, then you know you're looking at maybe 10 minutes for 1 gig. Depends on the phone or tablet or device you're using, and if you're filming 4K or if you're filming 1080. And then consider your audio quality. We talked about audio earlier in this course, about plugging in devices into your phone or tablet, external audio, just to be able to increase the quality. Next, let's go ahead and look at Canva for Education. So teachers need a free account with Canva first. Then you type in Canva for Education, you apply for the Canva for Education version with your free Canva for Education account, which you established with your email address associated with your work, your district, your school. Then you'll get a code for students to join. I'll show you that in a moment. Students will log in and they'll upload their videos. So it's going to look something like this. Let me go ahead and go home here. When you have a Canva for Education account, you're going to have multiple users, so to say. You have your personal and then you have your class. So I'm in my class account now, and when I go to the class itself and I click on people, here's where I get the join code for my students. So if you need a join code from me, if I'm working with you on something, I'll give you the code. If not, your teacher can invite you via a code, import the Google Classroom, enter email addresses. Here you have this link you can copy and paste, so multiple ways. Once you get in there, then we're going to talk about uploading your videos to Canva for Education. And that's important that you do that. If you go to your projects, you're going to see somewhere where it says uploads on a phone or tablet. Just look for uploads. And on a phone or tablet, specifically your phone, you may not see the button that says upload. You'll see 3 dots. When you click the 3 dots, you'll see upload. On a tablet, Chromebook, desktop, laptop, click on the upload button. Upload all your videos that you're going to use for the project. Then you're going to have access to them. That takes us to the next step, is selecting a template. So what we're going to do is search for a template that has something to do with maybe the color scheme or the subject or the content. And you're going to, maybe it comes with maybe 2 or 3 slides. Maybe you don't need any of them and you delete them all out. You just did it to initiate a project. Or you keep one of them and then you're going to actually edit that slide. And then you can add videos to the slide, the videos you've uploaded, you drag over. I'll show you how to do that. And then if you need to, you'll create new slides, which most likely you will. Let's take a look at what that looks like. So first, I'm going to come up here to where it says home. And in the middle, I can see where it says video. If I click on video, I can see that there's templates. So if I want it horizontal, if I want it vertical, if I want it to have a message, mobile, all these different templates, right? I can do that. What you're going to want to do for the demonstration of this particular video, I'm going to just click on the very first video here. And I created a blank one. I can choose blank or template. I come to my uploads and I make sure I'm on videos. And I can see the videos that are in here. And what I would do is I would just simply drag the video over, and when it clicks in there. And then there's my video. And if I want to add more content, let's say if I come up to templates, and if I browse templates, maybe I want to use this one here, I can add this in here. And I can drag and move this around. So maybe I want to do an intro. And this has some graphics and some text, but it's got video in it. I like everything about it, but I don't want the video that's in it to be in there. So what I would do is I would come to my uploads and I would come to my videos and I would insert the video. I would drag it until it pops. Once it pops in there, let go. And then my video would then be inside of the graphics, so to say. Then you can edit the color and so forth. We'll talk about that here in a moment, here where you edit the text and the color and so forth in editing. Now let's get into some editing. And when we talk about editing, we're going to combine clips. We're going to edit video footage. Maybe we're going to add some music to it, edit the graphics and the text, things like that. It is a basic editor, so when we talk about the volume and really mastering the audio and leveling it and things like that, we won't be able to do advanced editing with this, but this will get you pretty far. If you need advanced editing, if you hit the limit and you can't have Canva do something that you need it to do, then you'd probably have to get into something like Final Cut Pro or Adobe Rush or iMovie or Premiere Pro, that type of thing. So let's go ahead and do some editing here. So let's go ahead and look at our next task here. I want to go ahead and change the color of this background. So I select the background and I change the color, and I can change the text, just type out the text. Now when I play this video, it has no audio. So what I want to do is add some audio. So I come to Elements and I typed in clouds and I selected audio, and here are some songs that came up. So let's just say I like this. I'm going to drag this down and drop it in, and I'm going to move it to where I want it to. Now if I click on these 3 dots, I can see I can adjust the clip, the volume. I can duplicate and delete. If I click adjust, I can come in here and really get to where I kind of trim that audio precise. So I want to have it start right there and let go. So that's one edit you can make. And then when I play it, it starts right where I wanted it to. And then if it's too long, you can drag it down. let's say this clip had audio here that you wanted it to be in there. If you upload your own audio, you can upload your own audio recording. Right here, you can record yourself. So if I hit record myself, let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to hit allow, and it's going to want to find my camera. So if you need video of yourself, you could do that. You could come up here to where it says microphone. I can see my microphone is attached, and I can see my camera is there. I have the lens cap closed. So it's really going to want to record a video. You can't just record audio. You have to use a different resource to record your audio. But you can add in your own videos that you upload right here, or you record yourself using your camera and microphone. So this clip has no audio, so I'll keep and have some music to that. I'll keep what's there and drag it over so the whole thing has it. And like here, I can't like necessarily fade this out. If I come here and click on these three dots and hit volume, I can see that it gives me an option up here to reduce it, but there's no like fades and things of that nature. Or like if I had someone speaking and I wanted to put keyframes in and have the volume loud when no one's speaking and low when someone's speaking and loud again when they're not, that's called auto ducking, or you do it manually. We can't do advanced things like that. So you may not need to. We're just dealing with basic video projects. That's fine. And of course you come in and edit your text here. If this video is too long and you want to trim something off the front, you just drag it and you click it and drop it right where you want it to start. Same thing if you want the end, trim some off the end, you can trim off some off the end. To add more, just drag one over to a new frame or click plus. And you can change the color of this background, so that way if you want to use vertical, horizontal, you want to have multiple videos, I'll show you that last thing there. I'll come to uploads and come here and pop this one. I'm not going to let it pop. I'm going to lay it on top and reduce the size. And then I'm going to bring this one in here and reduce this size over here. Oh, let me drag this up and over. And I'll bring one last one in here and come like that. So I'm not sure why you want to do something like this, but just showing you that you can have multiple videos on one. Is it going to play? When you hit play, they're all going to play at once, and the audios from each one are probably going to be mixed. So I'm hearing some audio, not sure from which one. So again, I don't know why you would do that, but I'm just showing you that you can bring in 4K, you can even bring multiple clips. So you get creative. Can you stack something on top of each other? That's a good question. And no, I can't stack on top, which is what we mean by layers. So that is a look at Canva for Education. Film on your phone, film on your tablet, edit on your Chromebook, laptop, desktop. Contact me if you need support.